All right, get ready to step into a storybook. We're heading somewhere truly magical today. A place where everything smells like fresh coffee and the foam on your cup might just have a life of its own. Let's open the page on the enchanting Foam Kingdom.
So, our story begins, like all the best ones do, with a once upon a time. We're in a whimsical land where the foam on a cappuccino literally sings a little tune, and a warm, comforting, coffee-scented breeze blows through the valleys.
And this is it. Welcome to the Kingdom of Foam. Just picture it, a world shimmering with soft pastel light, nestled right in the heart of the Valley of Cups. It's a place that feels like it's built from daydreams.
And at the very heart of this kingdom, we have our hero, Ballerina Cappuccino. She's the most elegant, sweet, and brave soul you'll ever meet. Her head is a little cappuccino cup, topped with a perfect mountain of foam, and she always has this warm, soft smile. Every single day, she dances, and as she twirls, she fills the air with this sparkling foam dust that just glitters in the light.
But, peace in a perfect little kingdom like this can be, well, pretty fragile. And sure enough, one day, a dark brown shadow just fell across the pastel sky. It was a gentle sign, but a clear one, that things were about to change.
And this shadow, it wasn't just a cloud passing by. It brought with it a really urgent warning, delivered by a very, very mysterious figure.
Out of nowhere, descending silently from the sky, was this swift, graceful figure in a black costume. This was Assassin Cappuccino, a legendary protector of the kingdom, someone you rarely ever see, always fast, always alert, a true guardian of the shadows.
Their voice was deep, serious, and it delivered the worst possible news. The kingdom is in danger. The magic foam recipe has been stolen. This was the kingdom's greatest fear, and suddenly it was real.
I mean, can you just imagine Ballerina's shock? That recipe wasn't just a list of ingredients, It was the source of all their magic, the thing that made their world what it was. So the question just hung there in the air. Who on earth would do something like this?
Well, Assassin Cappuccino had the answer, and it was a name that sent a little shiver through the entire foam kingdom. Espressona Signora.
And as soon as her name is spoken, she makes her grand entrance, arriving like a brewing, powerful espresso storm. And there she was, walking with these stern, confident steps, wearing this incredible dress of swirling black cream stripes. Espressona Signora, right at the castle gate. She was just pure power and determination, and her presence immediately cast a darker, more intense shade over the kingdom's soft colors.
Her voice was smooth like velvet, but her words were sharp. The Foam Kingdom is too sweet, she said. It's time to add some harshness. So you see, she didn't just want power. She wanted to change the very soul of their world.
But just when it looked like a real conflict was about to start, the air grew cool and this magnificent, shimmering light just filled the sky. A greater, legendary power had arrived to intervene. The Frappe Queen was here. So, the Frappe Queen, think of her as the ultimate guardian of balance. She's adorned with these beautiful, flowing caramel stripes and a crown made of whipped cream. Her whole purpose is to make sure there's harmony between all the different coffee flavors, the sweet, the strong, and everything in between.
Her voice boomed, kind of like a gentle thunder. "Enough," she commanded. "The recipe cannot be stolen for power." She was making it crystal clear. This was not going to be resolved with force, but with understanding.
Because, and this is the best part, in the Foam Kingdom, you don't settle arguments by fighting. Nope, you settle them with a magical dance-off.
And what a dance it was. First, Assassin moved in these swift, coffee-colored shadows that zipped through the air. Then, Espressona unleashed these powerful waves of dark espresso. The Frappe Queen answered with swirling, icy caramel winds. And then, right in the middle of it all, Ballerina began her soft, glowing foam dance, twirling with just pure, simple grace.
And as all of their unique powers met in the sky, it didn't create some scary explosion. Not at all. It created this magnificent, swirling light. It wasn't really a battle. It was more like this dazzling display of how different kinds of strength can come together to make something truly beautiful.
So after the light fades, Espressona's powerful exterior just crumbles, just for a second. And she confesses quietly, "I just wanted to be strong. Nobody likes my foam." And in that moment, you see it all.
Her actions weren't about being mean. They came from a place of feeling lonely and insecure.
And Ballerina Cappuccino's response is what truly saves the day. It wasn't judgment, it was friendship. And that led to the story's beautiful solution, the unity recipe.
So they all went to the royal kitchen together, and there they combined all their unique talents. Ballerina's elegant dance moves, the frappe queen's sweet caramel magic, assassin's swift and perfect techniques, and Espressona's strong, bold aroma. And from all of that, the Unity foam recipe was born.
And this new recipe, it did so much more than just taste amazing. It brought a whole new kind of balance, sweetness, and most importantly, friendship to the entire kingdom. From that day on, all the coffee characters celebrated what made them different, creating wonderful things together, stronger than they ever were apart. And as peace settles over the land once more, you can just see the pastel clouds floating by, and Ballerina Cappuccino whispers the real moral of the story. Strength, sweetness, and friendship. That is the real recipe.
And that's really the beautiful thought this story leaves us with. It kind of makes you wonder, doesn't it? What unique talents could you combine with the people around you to create something just as magical? What amazing new things could we all discover if we just learned to celebrate each other's strengths instead of seeing them as a threat?